Okay, we are so back. Okay, all right, guys. That was really annoying. Okay. All right. Let me see. You know what I really should have done is get TNT. But maybe next time. Okay. Also another thing I did was I made an elevator, which kind of looks a little stupid. I'm gonna close this area off eventually, and make it look a little more presentable. We have an elevator and full diamond armor, full diamond drip. We are so goated. But yeah, I actually completely, this whole hallway that I had area, I completely closed it off because I'm not gonna be building in water anymore. That's way too annoying. So we have changed it up a bit. So I'm gonna be going all the way down there. So I need to actually grab ladders real quick. And I need to get the mod that changes these photos because I can't stop looking at this AI ass looking photo of these villagers. It's driving me crazy. That might be another stream when I redecorate this entire place. But yeah, this is all the materials and like kind of plus some that we actually needed. Yeah, this took a really long time, but now I'm almost completely out of bone meal. I actually had to get more bone meal, which is super awesome, but it's okay. Now we're okay. Also, my dinner is ready, so I'm gonna actually go to no cam real quick because I'm not gonna eat on stream, but I am gonna play and eat. So if that's annoying, I'm so sorry. But yeah, give me 1 second. I'll try not to chew too loud. Okay. Let me grab some ladders. I really gotta fix this because it looks so ugly. That is not enough ladders, actually. Okay, I forgot I have a lot of sticks from mining so many freaking trees. Okay, I don't know how far. I think my idea is to make this an elevator as well. But the base, from what I'm looking at, is really deep. Sorry, I'm just gonna dig. Maybe I should count this out so it makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Maybe that's fine. Holy dark, by the way. Let me hold a lantern in my hand. Thank you. Okay. Thanks so much. Okay, I think 40 should be enough. I feel like it'd be crazy if I do more than that. The chicken nuggets have been delivered. Okay. I need more ladders. I actually am stuck now. I just realized. Let me mine up a little bit. my cat is trying to scavenge my food right now. Yeah, I think 40 should be enough. If it's not enough, that's gonna be actually crazy. He didn't really even give that good of dimensions. Let me just do this real quick. But, oh, okay. He didn't give the best dimensions, but, I'm just kind of gonna guess. I looked in the comments for a really long time for better dimensions, but it's okay, we're not gonna get that right now. It's fine. He just posted the video. Okay. Let's get back down. I wonder if me grinding for netherite is annoying or not, like, to watch, because I really would like to do that soon, I think. I still just, like, fall without thinking, and I think it'd probably be good for fall damage reasons. Okay. Is this 40? I think so. Okay. Alright, and he said to start out in like a 9 by 9 room. For 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me eat something real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to full cam, or regular camera. I'm not eating too much at a time. Okay. Alright, let me watch the YouTube video real quick. Let me see. Okay. I have my AirPod in my ear, so it's not gonna be loud or annoying. 3 by... Okay. And then he added... Do you mind? My cat is trying to... He has food, actually, right behind me. But he does not want that. Okay. And if anyone wants the video, let me know, because it looks quite nice, but I don't have any materials. It looks quite nice, But the tutorial apparently, according to the comments, is quite frustrating, so might not be the best tutorial, but it looks really nice. So it's slightly updated than the one I usually build. The tutorial. Empty everything. Let's see. Okay. Okay, this tutorial is so slow. Okay, let's get into it. Do you mind? Please stop. Okay. Let me just grab a few at a time and kind of just go with that. I think most of the first part is excavating. Okay. And then, holy bread. Okay. And then it says I have to go 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have probably looked further in the video because now I think most of this is gonna be me breaking blocks for this stream. But it's okay. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's see. I think I just mined the exact opposite way I'm supposed to. Okay. Okay, this is something I have to like lock in for. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1. Hi, everyone on TikTok. I forget that's also open right now. But yeah, if you're just joining, this is gonna be like mostly excavating. Oh. Awesome. Okay. And then this is gonna be out 13 and that's gonna be out 13. Okay, this is gonna be a long day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I feel like I should probably go get TNT. I'm gonna go get TNT. I can't stand to mine this much. Let me go fight some creepers real quick. Ooh, thank you for following. Where am I going? Oh yeah. Okay. It's late, it's nighttime. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Maybe I turn on hard mode so they start spawning more. Okay, wait, I need a bow. Actually, I take it back. Do I have any arrows though? No, actually, I'm just gonna wing it. It's fine. Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. Okay, 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 guys, okay, okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you're in the crossfire. Okay. Alright, I don't know how much TNT I'm gonna need. I'm gonna try to get... Let me try to get, how much TNT makes like 32? How much gunpowder makes like 32 TNT? How much gunpowder do you need for a single TNT? Does anyone know? Does anyone know this? Quick, someone quick. Oh my god. Let me use the shield that I actually have on my person. Do you mind? Hello? You are not my target demographic. Get out of here. If I wanted rotten flesh, you'd be dead. Oh. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, I need to be better about backing up. Okay, please don't. Maybe my next build is a mob farm, because this is quite pitiful actually. But I do need string actually. Does anyone want to come build a mob farm for me while I do this? No gunpowder, by the way. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see. Do you mind? I'm in the fight of my life right now. Okay, let me... Okay, no creepers. Hello? Should I just turn on hard mode? Should I turn on hard mode and see how many creepers appear? All mobs except for creepers. Yes to that, by the way. You always ignore people. What did you ask? Do you see I'm on my grind set right now? Do you see I'm locked in? Okay. How much? Oh, that's a lot more than I thought. That's a lot more than I thought. That's a lot more than I thought. Okay, should we abandon all hope and just make a mob farm real quick? That's probably gonna be really annoying. Let me just do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, this entire stream is just gonna be me mining a lot, so I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make a mob farm. If I don't get done today for sure, I'm gonna make a mob farm later off stream and then go from there. Follow me. I'm okay, thanks. You can come in. Thank you. to kidnap my cat. I'm just kidding. It's his cat. Alright. Let me make another chest. But yeah, I'll do a mob farm off stream, and that way next stream I'm not just excavating the whole time, because I feel like that's gonna be so boring. Okay. See ya then. I'm good on that, I promise. LOL. Okay. Okay. Alright, I think this was 13. 1, 2, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I went too far. It's fine. I'm just gonna... I'm probably gonna have to mine this eventually. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, got a workshop. Okay, the farms that I want to do, I think with the build that I'm doing, I'm gonna have to kind of make a game plan, because the base that I'm building is not inherently like for farms. It's actually mainly for storage. I think it said like how many chests? 928 chests. And it's an auto sorter. My last world I had copper golems, but I just don't think I can bring myself to put up with copper golems. They just take way too long. So I'm gonna kind of just do this instead, and for the farms I am gonna have to kind of wing it as far as like space goes. I might, I don't know, I might have to kind of map it out, like draw it. I look like a girl you used to date. Congrats to her, I bet she was very beautiful. Hi, welcome new chatter. You caught a baddie, I bet. Okay, not too much, sorry, not too much about me. Did you recently start streaming? Yeah, I actually streamed like 4 years ago. I was really into it on this account. And then I actually recently restarted like a few days ago. So we are back. I was, playing Minecraft anyways, so might as well show, because it's fun to chat with people while I game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh! Okay. Oh. Hope you grow more. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate the good vibes. Okay. So I think... Okay, if that cave keeps going that way, I am in luck. I won't be having to dig so much. Okay, let me go back and count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Slay. We might We might be lucky. We might be lucky, you guys. I was hoping this would happen. Okay, I think it's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I did say 6, 7. Yes, thank you. I will probably be saying 6, 7 100 times during the stream because we are excavating / building a lot. So I hope it's really entertaining, you guys. I hope you have a really good time. Okay, let's see. We're real mature over here. We say 6, 7. But yeah, as far as farms go, I know sugarcane, netherwort, sheep, wool farm, definitely. I'm gonna put my nether portal down here. What else? Let me think. I'm gonna have to like kind of go off of the video. I'll probably put my enchantment table down here. Okay. Sorry guys, my stomach is just really grumbly right now. Anyway, what the hell was that? Okay. Does that sound like a minecart? Thank you. Thanks guys. I don't know how to respond to somebody with a name like that in this day and age, but thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for following. But yes, did that sound like a minecart? Is that like a new thing? If there's like, anyway, okay. I also did not need to do this. I don't know why I did this. Ignore this. We're gonna make this look better eventually. Okay, let me see. Holy wow. Okay, so next is all of these blocks, 29 blocks deep. 29 blocks. I should have read more. I should have looked more into the video. But hopefully it's not too bad because it looks like there's a cave over here. So we might get really lucky. Let's see. I'm gonna start on this end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Holy you guys, I thought I would hit a cave before that. Okay, I think part of this will be a cave, but yeah, this is gonna take a while. I am going to, if I am mining this much, still next time, if I don't get TNT, like enough TNT, I'm gonna like try to set it up where people can play videos. Or like request to play videos. But we will see tomorrow. That might not happen. We will see. No 6-7, sorry guys, sorry. I know how much I'm going now. But yeah. I think this is a bigger build than the base I've done before. So I might recruit some help from my partner. If we can figure out how to get him connected to my Minecraft. Okay, I hear skeletons, so I feel like there should be like a cave. Near. Oh, right beneath me. Right beneath me. Right beneath me. Okay, this is good though. This is good, because maybe it's more that way. Oh, thank you. Let's see. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm just gonna be mining for the rest of my life. I'm just gonna cover this up for now. Okay. I'm assuming it's 4x4. So I'm assuming it's gonna be 29 this way. Hold on. Because I did 13 that way, 13. Wait, no, that's wrong. Be 26 plus 5. So it's actually 31. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, that should be good. If I calculated right, I should come out the right way. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go back and mine all this random ore as well. Another thing that I did in my last base was I had a cave entrance, and it was just a minecart and like to the nearest cave. Okay, so calculations were off. That's awesome. My dumb aw. Okay, it's fine. Oh my god, oh my god! Okay, I thought that was a clutch. I thought that I clutched it. But no, this was there already. Okay, never mind. I thought I just did a really crazy move. Okay. Okay. I just mined all that way for nothing. Let's dig this way. Just off slightly. I cannot stop thinking. I usually, when I do big builds like this, I watch TV shows. Obviously I'm not right now, but let me tell you about the TV show I'm watching right now. I'm watching Fleabag for the first time. And I didn't really know anything too much about it beyond the really funny clips I see on TikTok. It's really not nice. You look like a girl from my college named Kate. Well, you're in luck. That's my middle name. No, I'm not in school right now. But that would be crazy. You guys can't keep harassing me to say what you want me to say. I'm not gonna do it anymore. It's not fun anymore. It's not fun anymore. Maybe next time. But yeah, so what was I saying? I keep getting distracted. Okay. But yeah, I usually have a cave entrance and with like a minecart, and it's really cool. So I think I'm gonna add that. I'm probably gonna make like an automated cow and chicken farm in there as well. They're kind of larger builds, but I think I'm going to do it like, well, you'll see there's like arches in the build. And so it's going to be like where I collect everything, and then it's going to have a door to like where everything is operating in the back. My goal is to not have to build so many things above ground. So everything is like kind of in one spot. I think I'm going to do my trading hall in here as well. This is my plan. I always delete my world and restart 100 times. So my plan is for this to be my forever world, and I need everything to be central to one spot. Otherwise I go crazy. I hate running around. It's so annoying. But yeah, the show I'm watching right now, Fleabag. If you are a child, don't watch the show. It is actually so sad. And it's so hard to watch. Okay. But yeah, if it's just a really sad show about a girl making really poor, actually a woman, she's a grown woman, making really poor life choices, and it's really hard to watch. But it's really funny at times as well. Thank you for the follow. We are excavating a lot right now. I don't have TNT, so we're really just going with it. But yeah, I think if I'm able to get most of this mined out today, I think I will. This is actually not as much as I thought it was going to be. I want to build my mob like spawner also attached, but we'll see. Let's see if we can figure that out, because obviously you need a lot of room for that. Now if I find a spawner while mining around in the cave, that's gonna be peak, but for like XP. But I need all the other goodies as well. So okay, this is really helpful how much this has been mined out. Slay. Hi. Are you a fan of the Falcons? You know, I don't care about football. Is that controversial to say? But, you know, if I was invited to a game, I probably would go. I am more of a baseball fan, so I do enjoy watching the Braves. I do love baseball. I played softball as a kid. But yeah, don't the Falcons play in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium? No? Is that right? Or is that basketball? Thank you. Atlanta sports has been in shambles. Okay, but guess what I found out? Angel Reese is coming to the women's basketball league in Atlanta. Did you know that? I didn't know. I don't really know anything about basketball either, but apparently that's really good. So let's see. That might help. Any WNBA fans? Any basketball fans at all? I am not one. I am not a basketball fan. Beyond when I was in high school, I just can't get behind it. It's okay. I did play basketball too. I played a lot of sports as a kid. Are you still down here? Okay, damn. Okay, sorry. You can stay there if you want. That's fine. I don't have my shield on me. This is not gonna kill me. Thank you. Thanks. Oh. Okay. That's enough. That's enough for today. Angel Reese is okay. I've heard otherwise. Who's the big name in the WNBA right now? Is it what's the blonde girl's name? Caitlin Clark. That's not the one I was thinking of. Isn't she like not a good person? Is that a rumor that I started? Oh. Okay. I didn't realize I was that far. Okay. Let me go. Sophie Cunningham. That's not the... That's not the one. Here, you explode that way. Thank you. Put you to work. That's not the one I'm thinking of. She's dating another girl in the WNBA. I think she's on the same team. But I don't remember. Let me go get sticks. I don't have any wood on me. Yeah, the only thing I know is about sports is gay sports. Heated rivalry, I am on it. Wait, I did have wood. What's wrong with me? Okay, actually, Paige Buckers. Yes, her. Isn't she really good? I actually need to use this wood for other things, so let me grab. She's pretty good, yeah. Beyond playing basketball as like an 8-year-old, or I think I was like 10 actually. Beyond that, I don't really know much about it. Clutch? I heard the Falcons quarterback is... And I don't even know who that is. Don't even know who that is. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go off camera again and eat my food a little bit more. Twitch did not allow that chat, but I will. That's really funny. Why do people not like him? Why are people haters? Is he just bad? He's just bad at the game. Oh. Please don't tell me I'm gonna still have to deal with water after I tried to avoid it. Plays like how I would play if I were in the NFL. Oh, you're not a professional football player? Oh. I would have thought you were. You know so much. Please tell me I'm not gonna have to deal with so much water right now. Okay, that's ridiculous. Why do I keep doing that? What's wrong with me? Okay. That should fix the problem. But yeah, back to Fleabag, which was what I was talking about earlier. I can't stop thinking about it. I'll sit with myself in silence and I'll get secondhand embarrassment. I keep thinking about it. This poor girl, and she's an adult woman. Like, you should know better. I don't even know if it's Twitch safe to even describe this show. But yeah, she like owns a cafe, and it was with her friend who died. 6'7". It was with a friend who died, and it's really depressing. So, and she really just doesn't like herself as a person. Does not like herself as a person. So I feel like it's really, she's like self-sabotaging so bad. And it just makes me really sad, and I forget people like that exist. I'm like, you could be so happy if you just didn't let people treat you that way. Isn't that just life, though? But yeah, I think I'm going to love this song. I know, it's the best. I have really been diving in, like, to older music lately. Actually, well, this is like pretty popular song nowadays, but like growing up, all the old like artists I used to listen to, like my dad really loves the Cranberries, and I would listen to them a lot when I was a kid. And so lately, especially after fall, well, that was like ages ago, but I've been really getting into older music again. Or like rediscovering older music that is like in the genre I listen to, that's usually more modern. But if that makes any sense, that felt like just word salad. But yeah, I really want to grind for netherite. Let me know if anyone would watch that. I don't think that's entertaining, but I need to get netherite soon because I just don't like I don't like not having netherite armor. It drives me crazy. Maybe that'll be the stream where I set it up where I have video requests playing, and then I'm just like mute the whole time, or I'll have like a YouTube video playing. Basically listen to older music. Yeah, there's a lot of good old songs, but I really like, especially right now, which is they're relatively new, but they've been making music for 10 years, but newly more listened to is the Marias, and I feel like they give the vibe of the music that my mom would listen to when I was a kid. And they're also from Atlanta. Hello? Super cool. I love when an artist I listen to is also from where I'm from. I feel so connected to them. But yeah, I'm gonna actually seriously have to like draw and map out my plan for all of these freaking farms I want to do. It's gonna be very confusing, and I don't know if I have the mental fortitude to do all of them on stream, but we will see. Why does it look there like there's sun coming in? What is that? No thanks. Oh, he's right there. Oh. Okay, let me go grab like regular. Wait, I have in my pocket. Yes. Never mind. I'm gonna make some lights real quick instead of just these lanterns. Do you mind? I'm gonna beat you with a damn shovel. Is this the, yeah, this is gonna be my base with all my farms and stuff. This is gonna be the real deal. I think, I don't even know like what I'm gonna do to decorate like the fake home, but yeah, this is gonna be it. The goal is to have everything here. So that's why I'm like saying all the farms and stuff, and then also the villager trading hall. Maybe, hopefully, like can get the mob farm connected somehow, all in one spot if we can. Or like also too, and this is really sad, and I hate to do it, but an LA farm, XP farm, because that's like the best way to get XP. Even though it makes me sad to kill them. But yeah, is the farm gonna be, yeah, the animal farms too. So not really humane, but the automated like chicken and steak farms all down here, and probably the wheat farms as well. I'm gonna probably, what I usually do is, I'm just gonna live in a freaking cave, but what I usually do is an automated wheat farm with villagers. So it's a little, I don't really have to do the work. It's honestly, as far as efficiency, not really that good, but it's better than me having to replant everything, because I just can't, I'm too lazy to do that. So this main part I'm digging out here is literally just going to be the center, and then it's going to have little arches in each way, and each arch is going to lead into its own farm. So I'm definitely going to need to build the mob farm first, because I'm probably, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to need a lot of TNT for that. So I'm probably going to do that off stream, because that's going to be so boring to watch. But I think that's my next venture. I don't know if I should focus on getting netherite until this is fully done, because it'd be faster to mine, but it's not really necessary. But yeah, this is a lot. And then all this stone I'm gonna use for, I guess it kind of works out me not TNTing everything. Holy Peak is playing in the background. Thank you guys. This is Imogen Heap Radio, and it only plays like the music I actually listen to, which is kind of great, this genre. This is like This is peak 2022 music taste for me. I used to love listening to hyperpop. I still do. Well, is this classified as hyperpop? I don't know. Hello, lag? Hello? Hello? Thank you. But yeah, all of this stone is probably gonna be good because the only thing I don't know if I will be making in here is the iron farm. So jury will be out on that. I was talking about the cacao. Yeah, I do like them too. All of their music. I honestly didn't even know they existed until they blew up on TikTok, which is really fake of me, but they're really good. I listen to every single Crystal Castle song. I really do like this genre of music. When I was very serious about playing Fortnite, which I'm not anymore, don't get your hopes up if you want to watch anyone play Fortnite. I'm not the one. Maybe if it comes out with a really cool new update. But I would listen to a lot of hyperpop music, and I feel like it made me better at the game. I have so much garbage. Let me offload it. Make a new chest. What am I doing? Hello? Okay. Okay. I didn't know they broke up. I'm not like, most of the people I listen to, I'm not deeply invested in their personal lives. If you ask me about Clara, I'll probably know everything though. Or Biba Doobie. Or Faye Webster. Those are my big three. Why did they break up? What drama was it? Can't be worse than why Herb broke up. Anyone know why that happened? It's not funny, it's actually really sad. Speaking of Her is also a really great band that I think about all the time as a sad song comes on. The guy singing the song was insane and abused the girl that sings. Oh. So maybe I shouldn't be listening to their music on my stream then, is what you're saying. Oh. Okay, good to know. That's very sad. That is very sad. That's like Fleetwood Mac drama, but worse. I don't think there was abuse there. Wow, look at how much we've done. This is kind of a lot. Okay. Why do I keep doing that? You know what? Let me just... He wasn't even a good vocalist. Yeah. I feel like when it comes to that genre of music, you don't have to really be good at singing if the music is really good. Is that a hot take? I don't know. I feel like the music really takes someone who's kind of mid and makes them really talented. Okay, and this is no shade because I do enjoy watching them on YouTube, but I don't know if you know this is gonna be really random if you don't know who these people are, but Slushy Noobs, Martin makes music, and like I don't actually know if he has good vocals or not, but his music that he makes is actually really good. It's fun to listen to, and he hasn't made much, but you don't really hear his voice because auto-tune. But you don't, I feel like you need a good voice anyway if you're doing like music that's heavily auto-tuned. I have to really think about, I love people's builds that have, they're like ginormous projects, and I want to really get good at that. I want all my essential things down here, and everything that's above is kind of just decoration. I guess like most people will use like their farms as decor, but I just can't bring it into me. I cannot bring myself to run around and collect things. Minecraft playing favorite. Yes, I am. I am like just playing my favorite radio, and it's all my favorite music. This is just all the music I listen to in one playlist. Yeah, I honestly, sad music wise, I really can just listen to it and be okay. Girl who's going to be okay. Do I need, yeah, this is 3 blocks. I think I'm gonna have to mine up more, like a lot more as well. Hi! Whoa, what the heck? Oh my gosh, thanks for joining my stream. I'm just playing Minecraft. What's up? Yeah, I'm no longer in the hair biz. Minecraft is the best. But yeah, I'm not doing hair anymore. I am a lowly office worker. I'm an office drone now. But I see that you are very successful, and it's very awesome to see. Me stalking, don't mind me. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, I did spend a lot of time and money to become a hairstylist and didn't like it. Is that controversial to say? It was a lot of time and money and effort. But you know what? I can do my own hair, and I'm knowledgeable enough to not fuck it up. You work in an office? Yeah, no. It's more fun than that. It's like marketing and sales. What everyone does. I used to work in HR for like 2 seconds, and that was not fun. No, not paper. Not peeper. I don't think I should say. It's not like I'm selling surveillance systems, I promise. It's just, we'll tell you where I work if I said that. Yeah, it's always good to pivot. I actually really want to work at somewhere that primarily is like hair brand, like, but no one is like setting up shop where I live. So the goal is to move from Atlanta, which is really sad because I do love it here, but I need to go where the business is. But by the time I move, maybe, I don't know, maybe a company will open before I move. Everything is New York or California, which is really awesome. But yeah, that's my dream. I do have a lot of knowledge and I ought to use it. Yeah, I still love doing hair for like friends and family, but personally, for business reasons, it's not as fun, sadly. It's too much pressure. I choose mindlessness instead. Okay, Alyssa Liu. Any Leve enjoyers in the building? Her new music video that came out with all of Wasia. The capital of Wasia. It was so cute. It's all my favorites. No, I'm just kidding. I heard New York people get overworked. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the East Coast anyway, and I'm used to it. But I honestly, if I go anywhere, I'd probably go to California, all of Asia but me. But yeah, it was really cute. But yeah, I think I'd rather go to California because the beach, right? You cannot get me to say that again. We are not counting right now. Next time though. If you stay long enough, I might just say it. My friend interned at the bank in New York and they had working 100 hours a week. Yeah, I don't dream to work really hard. That's why I'm playing Minecraft right now, streaming Minecraft, so I don't have to work hard in the future. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if I want this to be my full-time job. I think this will just be like my casual thing and like help me get to my career full-time. But you know, if it happens, it happens. Who am I to turn that opportunity down? But yeah, I love New York. I think it's beautiful. It's very fun to see people live their lives. It's fun to watch people's TikToks of living there, but I just don't have the will to work that hard. I don't. I just want to live comfortably. I think that's the sentiment of most people. Wow, look how we're almost done. That's awesome. Actually, not a bad hobby because streaming. You know what? And that's true. That is true. But I have ADHD and I really can't just talk forever. So I feel like it's not that hard. Vanilla Mace drama, question mark. I love Vanilla Mace so much. And she recently, I don't know if anyone saw it, she recently said that streaming was hard, which I do agree. It's not easy. And people kind of took it the wrong way. I'm someone who can talk all day. I did theater. I feel like it's really easy for me. I wanted to live in New York when I was younger, but now I want to live near the beach. Yeah, that's kind of how I was too. I wanted to live in New York when I visited as a child, but as an adult, I just don't know. I don't know. I need to be next to a beach. I need to be where the sun is. I need to, I don't know. I feel like after the winter time, I feel so evil and emo, and I think the beach would heal me. Look at this. We're not done excavating. But this is crazy. We did a lot so far, so let me look at this video and see what next. I'm watching a video on my laptop, by the way. Okay, I mined more than I had to. It's okay, I just mined walls that I didn't need to. Who is whispering in my damn ear? Okay, let me go back and get my things. But yeah, my dream, cool lighting, red smooth classic Minecraft. Oh, thank you. They're shaders. Are my shaders on, actually? I think so. But yeah, I really want to live in San Diego, as does, I think, everyone else in the world. So, let's see. What are we listening to right now? Oh, okay. Very solemn Imogen Heap vibes. Here we go. Okay. Hello? Okay. Yeah, either San Diego or San Francisco. I don't think I could live in LA. Thanks for following. I will say, people who live in LA, strongest soldiers. I think you also have to work really hard in LA as well. I personally, that's not my dream. I think in San Francisco everyone works pretty hard as well, but that's where all like the business is. I probably should be using this iron pick. Hello? Okay. Have you ever seen a baby drowned? That is the first time I've seen it. San Diego is better. Yeah, I think so too. People always talk about like the June gloom though, but I would take that over wintertime anyway. Hi! Oh my gosh, your little emote is so cute on your name. That is so freaking cute. But yeah, I'd take June gloom over wintertime any day. I hate being cold so much. I'm so evil in the wintertime, and I hate being evil. I'm a joyful person most of the time. If I get into Berkeley for grad school, I'll probably live there forever, and I don't blame you. It is my dream to go there. Hopefully soon. I've actually never been to California in my life. The furthest west I've been is Illinois, I think, Chicago. So, oh, gargling in my freaking ear. I cannot get over this photo. I need to change it. It freaks me out. Okay. Okay. Was that clutch or what? Okay, ignore me. Alright, this needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the same on this side. I think I just carved out the sides more than initially, but I think it's gonna have to happen eventually, so it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I stop doing that? Okay. I don't need this right now. Let's see. Let's watch this video. Okay. Okay, they said 27 blocks in between each pillar. So let's count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Where did we go wrong? Did I count wrong? Hold on. I think I did one further than I was supposed to. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why. Counted wrong this way. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. We did it, Joe. We did it. I didn't really have faith in myself to get this right. Okay, let's see now. This guy does drag on in this video, by the way, so give me a second. Okay, more mining. Let's go. Let me use this iron pick first. It's gonna be 5 blocks deep on each side. 1. Oh, lag. Hello. It says please don't. 2, 3, 4, 5. I really thought we were getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you think there's any use to have an automated sorting system and copper golems, or will the copper golems ruin everything? Every time I have an automated copper golem sorting system, they kind of ruin everything and they don't do a good job. I feel like it'd be nice to just have them there to be cute and like for the vibes, but practicality wise, they actually piss me off and it makes me sad because they could have been so good. Favorite Transformers movie? The first one? I really like Megan Fox in the first one. Beyond that, I could not tell you anything more. I could not tell you anything more about that movie. Any of the movies. I feel like that's all I feel like I was just there for the zipline. If you catch my drift. How did MGK, is that his name? Machine Gun Kelly? Yeah, how did he get her? How did he bag Megan Fox? I don't know. It's kind of very sad. Like, have you seen him? Like, has anyone seen him? Genuinely, it pisses me off. Not to mention, and this might be my headcanoning, but I think she likes women too. You could have chose better. Like, we could have done better for sure. But it's okay. It's her cross to bury. Are they still together? They actually might not be together anymore. Couldn't bag her, but I'm a chud for. I'm sorry to hear that. That must be hard. That must be hard for you. I'll be praying for you. You know what's good about being ugly though? Which I doubt you are. I think you're just probably being pessimistic. But the good thing about being ugly is if you are dedicated enough, you don't have to be forever. They say when you change your perspective. Michael Wave. Who's Michael? Michael, don't leave me here. Did anyone watch Breaking Bad? I am a stunner. I just don't leave my house. That's okay. You can be hot and never leave your house. I don't leave my house. What are y'all saying to make my TikTok filter your comments? You guys behave. Yeah, I rarely leave the house. Work from home life be like. Girl, whatever. And if you don't believe in yourself, who will? That's from Breaking Bad, yeah. I think so, isn't it? Did I just make that up in my head? I didn't watch Breaking Bad. I quote it all the time, though. I really should watch Breaking Bad, shouldn't I? It's something, bruh. It's something I feel like everyone watches. It's another one of those shows. There's actually so many shows I've not. I'm a sassy girl, what can I say? There's so many classic shows that I haven't watched. That's from FNAF. It is, isn't it? Wait, no, that's the Gregory meme. Gregory, don't leave me here. Isn't it? Wasn't that just when everyone was dubbing the Freddy Fazbear voice? I don't know. I did play FNAF though, but don't trust my judgment. I didn't really get into the lore until the movie came out. And even then, I speed ran the MatPat videos. And I was definitely playing video games on my phone at the same time, and I was not paying attention. Bruh. Hello? My scroll wheel is too fast. Michael is William Afton's son. Yeah. I do know that. But I thought it was a Breaking Bad meme. Sorry, guys. I know he's like the older son, isn't he? Girl, whatever. Okay. What am I thinking that's from Breaking Bad? Is it Why Are You Blue? Is that what I'm thinking of? That has the same, like, cadence? Why are you blue? Now that's a good one. That one's really funny. Okay, I really want to cover this up, but I know I'm gonna have to mine upwards, so I'm just gonna leave this here, even though it's like kind of getting on my nerves and not being even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love this song. You know, is there a creeper? Okay, no. The thing that I like about the settings that you can do on Twitch if you don't have a lot of followers, LOL, is you can play the music you want and just have the music application not go into your Twitch VOD so it doesn't mute your VOD. But that means you also don't have the music in your VOD. And when I listen back, it doesn't, you don't hear music, so it's not fun and whimsical. But I guess you just have to be here to see the fun, whimsy, and all that jazz. 1, 2. Oh yeah, good thing I already busted down this wall for no reason back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't wait for. Actually, right now, I don't know why I say I can't wait, even though it's like 1,000,000 degrees outside right now. I think the southeast is having a heat wave, or that's what I keep hearing. It was 82 degrees today, but I did not go outside, really, so I wouldn't know. It was hot in my house, though, for a second. I had to turn the air on freaking blast for the first time this year. But I can't wait till it's, like, dead of summer, because I feel like that's when I really recharge as a person. And it's like, you know how animals store their fat for winter? I store my joy and whimsy for winter in the middle of the summer. Like June, end of June, early July. That's when I store all my joy and whimsy. I'm slowly defrosting. We're slowly getting there. It's definitely going to take a little more time because all the things happening in our world right now is really whack as fuck. But yeah, we're getting there. Slowly getting happier as it gets warmer outside. My cat actually had to go to the dentist today, so I did leave the house this morning. But yeah, it's really sad because he was like meowing all the way home. His teeth were so sore. Brush your cat's teeth, you guys. It's really serious. 3 out of 4 of my cats need to seriously see the dentist. And we just did the most severe one first. Did you hear The Rock when Casa play tongue tongue? Sorry. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Enlighten me. Do we like The Rock still? Every time I hear about a celebrity and what they're doing, I don't know if people still like them or not. It's always something. Like Chris Rock is still crying about what happened. Holy unk. I'm only 23, okay? And The Rock is old, mind you. By the way. I used to think 23 was old too. You don't know your Italian brain rot. No. What's Italian brain rot? I didn't know Italy had their own brand of brain rot. I did not know that was happening. I am on the internet, I promise. I spend most of my time on TikTok. The Rock is still liked. He's actually never gonna be canceled. Okay, just making sure. I like The Rock. I had to make sure before I said that I liked him as a person. I don't actually know much about him. If The Rock does get canceled, don't clip this, please, for the future. Because that is going to be really awkward. Is that fake, by the way? Is that a fake movie you made up? He's the most intentionally neutral person ever. His whole personality. Yeah, he really is. And you know what? This is weird because I really don't really care about sports at all, but I did like the WWE when I was a kid, specifically because I like to play the video game, and when I would pick a girl character, my brothers would pick boy characters, and they'd hurt and beat my girl character. I get to pitch a fit and be mad because they were hurting a girl. So they let me win a lot. But that's besides the point. I actually did like watching The Rock and the whole John Cena rival. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. I gotta use I am the middle child in my family, so I had to use my only girl card. If you didn't know, middle children need all the attention. And the only girl, so. Autumn, yeah, I don't know why it does not like LMAO. That might have been something I made a setting on my Twitch 4 years ago. I have to check what it censors. Because I had younger people watch me. I've been off the internet for the past 5 years. Time to check one of my favorite streamers, Sykkuno. Okay. I planned to talk about the Sykkuno drama today because I actually did watch Sykkuno for a really, really long time. I actually really was into Sykkuno, not as like attraction-wise, but vibes-wise. And I'm really not surprised. I think I would have been surprised 4 years ago. But now that I've become an adult and the veil has opened on how men actually are most of the time, I am not really surprised. It's honestly kind of sad for all of the women that are friends with him because he gives off the vibes of, you know how like some guys will only have girlfriends? And I think most of the time that's okay. I personally do. It's kind of different than when girls only have guy friends because a lot of times they're weird to other girls, and I'm personally only friends with other girls for the most part. Or like one-on-one hangs with only girls. So, but yeah, sometimes it's almost like, you know the song Nice Guys Finish Last? That's kind of the vibe he gave. I read about what's in Express. That was messed up. What news source is that? I've never heard of this. I I'm worried you're just saying Italian brain rot. What even is Italian brain rot? You didn't even explain that. But yeah, I watched the 1 hour long video. I watched the whole thing, actually, while I was mining. On Minecraft. And yeah, it's not surprising. It is kind of crazy that he tries to have that persona, because I swear if he, just a local media company, okay, that makes sense. If he was just being himself, he would have been fine. Like, I truly believe he could have just been himself and dropped the act. I think Toast, Disguised Toast, Ballerina Cappuccina. Yes, I do. Is that Italian brain rot? That's something I do know. I don't know the lore behind it, though. I just know the TikTok sound. But yeah, I think it was like Toast called him out or something and was like, I know you're not really like that. Stop with the act. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like he would have been successful otherwise. I think he just, like, it was too long. That's the only one you know. Yeah, it's because, did you not know I was a ballerina? No, I'm just kidding. I just did ballet growing up, and I thought it was a funny sound. Yeah, I feel like he could have just pivoted, but maybe he felt like he was too deep into the lore. Toast called out his friends that were bashing Sykkuno. Did he really? I didn't watch his full statement. I just saw the thing that he said a few years ago. The clip where he was like, I know you and Lily have a fake act. I don't think Lily's fake. I think she's just a cutie pie, and then she only shows when she's, like, in a good mood. Not too much on Lily now. But yeah, I think the best take, personally, that I agree with is what Peter Park TV said. Because what he was doing was, like, beyond cheating, right? Like, he was exploiting smaller streamers and cheating on his girlfriend. A girlfriend that his friends didn't even know he had. How do you even achieve that? Like, I don't understand. Like, first of all, I thought they were all living together still. Or that okay, this is fine. I thought he, like, lived with his mom or something. Or his parents. But clearly I don't know too much anymore. And he's 34. He's 34. 34. I think when I was watching him, he was, like, in his late 20s. And I thought he was in his early 20s. So, there's that. I didn't know as much lore as I thought I did. But yeah, he'll never stream again. I can't wait till he does say something, because then I can chit-chat about it with all the people that I am friends with that used to watch him. I love the drama. OTV and Friends are falling apart. First Ellum. Okay, what did Ellum do? Because I keep seeing that. Weren't him and Leslie together? Weren't they dating? Did they break up? Sorry, I don't know anything. I don't know anything anymore. I actually used to be such a big OTV fan. And then I kind of stopped watching. Every now and then I'll watch Jody. Actually, her take of Sykkuno was a little silly too. They weren't dating? Who was Leslie dating? Wasn't she dating somebody? See, I know she cheated on her ex-fiance. He had a girlfriend back in England. Oh yeah, he is from England, isn't he? I forget. Did he cheat on her? They always do, don't they? I didn't even know Ellum was OTV now, but I guess that makes sense. I see clips of them together all the time. Okay. 5 that way, 5 that way, 5 that way. Let's see where to next. Okay. I have to mine this as well. He was emotionally manipulating her and used her to pay his rent. And I'm thinking of Blau. I might be. They're both white men. That sounds right. Okay, that's crazy. Is he not a millionaire? What does his girlfriend do? Is she just a normal person? He's a successful streamer and he's having his girlfriend pay for his rent? Are we dead ass? That is crazy. Were his thousands of supporters not enough? He was saving up his money for what? He was hoarding. Did I mine on the wrong side? No, okay. He was hoarding it. He was hoarding his money. That's crazy. That's the thing about, okay, Sykkuno too, was the reason why he didn't break up with his girlfriend was he didn't want her to be like on the street because he was supporting her or whatever. Why could you not just keep supporting her after you broke up? Instead of just cheating on her. Anyway, that got me too. I listened to the 17-minute voice call between him and that girl. I've never been so secondhand embarrassed in my entire freaking life. It was such a hard watch, or a hard listen. Okay, let me see. What else do I have to do? Two blocks. Okay, I need to mine up 2 blocks. Let me just... I think I did the wrong side. Good lord, Automod. His ex-girlfriend was a content creator. Okay, I feel like... Is she even, like, well-known? If she's well-known, like, that's one thing, but my phone is not charging. It's fine. I feel like that's so messed up. Hold on, let me offload all this garbage. He was obviously the more successful one. If I don't know if this person existed, or maybe that's just I think she's probably okay. My bad. I don't know anybody anymore. I think the only person I'm following nowadays is KDB and like Vanilla Mace. Thing gargling in my ear, Jesus. Can y'all hear that too, or is that just me? I didn't know about her either, but she has 1 million on Twitter. Well, if she's British, that's probably why. I don't know her. I don't really keep up with British content creators as much unless they hang out with American content creators. Okay, except for this part, he said. But yeah, apparently people were mad about what Jody said about Sykkuno. But I didn't see what she said either. I'm not tapped in like that. I actually saw a YouTube video that says all OTV's responses about Sykkuno's situation, so I'm probably going to watch that later. Because now I want to be informed. I feel left out. I don't know anything anymore. I used to be so serious about OTV. Actually, I do like Valkyrie, so I think that's the only one I ever tap in for. She... 100 million? Oh, sorry, I read that message so wrong. I thought you said she had 100 million followers everywhere else. I'm like, how the hell? And yeah, that's valid. I cannot be on Twitter anymore though, because I keep getting assaulted. My eyes keep getting assaulted, and I just don't think it's worth it anymore. I didn't know about her either. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll start supporting her now because that's really fucked up. Poor gal. I don't think a man could ever get me to do that. I'm not gonna lie. I personally, my partner takes care of a lot of things for me, so it's kind of the other way around. But I don't think I could ever, unless they were like severely ill, maybe. But if we live together, yeah. But if you don't live with me, I'm not paying your bills. That's crazy. Twitter is so bad nowadays. Yeah, she should have. Girl, know your worth. Girls, know your worth. Never pay for a man's rent if you don't live together. That's crazy. You're not benefiting. I think if you're married, that's one thing. But if you're just dating, that's really silly. That is, I cannot like I can't conceptualize. Can't conceptualize that, not gonna lie. This song is so good. Okay, cave above me, so that's gonna be really good because I know I have to mine. What are these random water pockets? I'm gonna have to mine up more later. Twitter is peak. Who did you vote for? No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I know a lot of people that are still on Twitter. Okay, this is really fake of me. I don't really use Twitter like that, but when something crazy happens, like the Sykkuno situation, I do run to Twitter. Yeah, it used to be a lot better. I just want to see what I want to see. I don't want to be bombarded and my eyes burn out of my sockets. Is that too much to ask? Unfortunately, I think it is nowadays. But yeah, ever since it turned, I'm not even gonna call it what it's actually called, unfiltered and the funniest people, is hilarious. I think when a big event happens, it is the best. There's so many bots. That's also true. I think it's when something like the streamer drama, whenever that's happening, or like Love Island. I am so tapped into Love Island. Every year, it's actually horrendous TV, and I would never put myself through the hell that is Love Island. But I cannot help myself but to get on Twitter after every episode of Love Island. I just need to know that people are thinking the same as me, and that is very much like TikTok brain rot of me because I can't form an opinion until I see what the comments say. That's not true, but it is partly how I feel sometimes. But I definitely need to know what everyone else feels about the situation. And I love to be validated. Actually, I love... Yeah, I saw clips of it. I personally think it was stupid. It's just AI. The real deal is coming soon, you guys. No need for AI. But, yeah. I recently watched Singles Inferno, which is a Korean dating show. And at first, I'm not really tapped into, like, K-dramas or anything like that. But it was, like, really popular, and I kept seeing it on Netflix. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. And if you could if you could stop AI quickly, if you could do it like now, I'd really appreciate it. Once my Prime subs, or once subs are available on my channel, I will gift you a sub forever if you are able to stop it. Thank you. But yeah, I love Singles Inferno so much, but when I first started watching it, and if you are only watching American like dating shows and media, you be like, what is this? But they have an entire crew of people chit-chatting like about the situation as it's happening. It's not like a reaction show where they come back and like for a reunion or something. And at first I was like, okay, this is gonna be like really annoying, because they're just like chit-chatting and they're the whole thing. But when the shit started getting crazy and they were validating what I was pausing the TV to say, it felt really good to see. So I really implore you, if you've not watched Singles Inferno, to watch it. I only watched the most recent season, so I'm gonna go back and watch all of the other seasons too, because now I have to know everything. I'm very invested. But yeah, by then, if Love Island's not out yet, I'm gonna claw my eyes out. I'm itching for Love Island, and I'm not gonna watch the UK version. No one can make me watch the UK version of Love Island. Not anymore. I just can't do it. It is not funny. Ever since the US version blew up, it's just not. It's not it for me. They're so British, and I can't take anything they say seriously. And I love British people, you guys. Like, I'm white, obviously, ancestry-wise, I'm most definitely British or English or something, but I just can't get behind it. That's offensive. I'm so sorry. There are some really good seasons of Love Island UK that I was really tapped into before Love Island USA came out, but it's just something so different about the Americans. Like, I'm American, so obviously I would know, like, how people are here. It's just way more drama. They've never made and figured out how to make good TV. Yeah, I think it's honestly, and this is also another thing that the US version struggles with, but they kind of, when they started to invest more in not invest, but like reaching out to influencers instead of real people, I think that's where both shows kind of fell off. They didn't fall off, obviously, but like they kind of slowed down in terms of entertainment wise. Now everyone is I'm painfully aware that they're here for, like, to grow their TikToks and stuff. So the guys especially, I feel like you just can tell. But when they were like real people and traders as well, kind of similar, you seem lovely, but I think we're better as friends. Well, then hang out, and then maybe we become friends. Let's see. But yeah, as time goes on, and the more they just have influencers on, it's like, okay, this is just Influencer Olympics. You thought Coachella was Influencer Olympics? No, they've infiltrated our freaking reality TV. But I'm still gonna watch because the drama is still really good. But yeah. Not too much on British people though, I promise. I do like British people, like actual people, but like just their like shows and TV are kind of boring. It's kind of cringe, yeah. It is when you know they're not there to actually form a connection. It's kind of annoying. Hot take also, can I just say, I was a Landria fan. Well, I'm still an Landria fan, but a Nicolandria fan. I was very happy to see that kiss last year. I don't have downstairs neighbors, but if my upstairs neighbors could hear me, best believe they probably heard me stomping my ass around. I was so freaking excited to see that. But now I'm seeing stuff come out, and I'm kind of afraid they're not together anymore and that they're just business partners, is what I'm seeing people say. I saw apparently there was another girl he was hanging out with that was wearing his clothes. I'm never gonna wear a man's clothes that I'm not in a relationship with, especially a man who has a girlfriend. I don't know her name, but I don't think she's well known. Maybe she's just like an Instagram model or something. I don't know much about her, but you will never find me wearing a man's clothes that I know has a girlfriend. I think the only case where that would ever happen is if I'm friends with that girl and my ass is freezing, and I need a jacket, and they're the only solution, and my friend also has a jacket already. And the friend suggests it. Otherwise, it feels really weird. So I don't know if they're together anymore or they're just together for content. I don't know. She's such a baddie, she doesn't even need the clout anymore. I don't even think she needed it to begin with. I think she's fine on her own. She's kind of low-key high fashion now. She really can do whatever she wants. She just had a Barbie collab for Coachella. I don't know any of the newer actors. For Love Island? Cast? I think this was last year's US season that I'm talking about. No, she's not an actress. She might be soon. I don't know. This is they weren't the winners of Love Island last year. They were, I think, runner up, but I voted for them to win. Sad. But yeah, I think they are acting. If that's what you heard me say. I personally think they're not together anymore. I think that's like the sentiment, actually. I'm not the only one who thinks that. No. But it does make me sad. But in my personal opinion, I think she could do better. I watch zero reality TV. That's okay. It's probably, you're much better off for it. It kind of melts your brain. I feel stupid after watching reality TV. I feel like my intelligence decreases every second Love Island is on my screen. It is like brain rot. But I do enjoy it, and I'm an adult. I make my own decisions, so I'm gonna keep watching it. I see that. Okay. Thanks a lot. But yeah, I think that down to my last diamonds right here before I have to go mining again. I could be using iron, but that's gonna take longer and I'm too lazy. But yeah, I feel that way about TikTok too. I need to actually get off of TikTok. It's really bad. I need to go outside more now that it's getting warmer and that I can go outside. And I need to touch grass, I say as I'm playing Minecraft. But it's okay. But yeah, if anyone has any reality TV recommendations, I feel like 70% of the world doom scrolls. Yeah, I can't argue with that one. Where's that coming from? Yeah, when I'm doing my makeup, I definitely turn on auto scroll. I definitely do. Or I like to find a good video or somebody spilling their drama. I love when that happens. And then I just listen to that. But yeah, I definitely need to get outside more. I've really fallen behind on my journaling, so I really need to lock in actually, because I bought a really expensive journal and I'm not locking in anymore. It's the new 2020 post-pandemic. I think it's about to get even worse because gas is so expensive, and I feel like everyone is gonna be, because it's decreased, it's not completely gone. Hello, lag. It's not completely dissipated, which is good. We still make our own oil, but it's definitely decreased. People are going to have less access. I think people are going to start working from home more often, and so people are definitely, their asses are going to be inside. Or if, especially in non-walkable areas. Like my area, luckily, we have the MARTA system. We have the buses and the trains, but I kind of worry they're going to make the MARTA more expensive. because of this and like public transportation, but we'll see. I actually don't know if they're allowed to even do that, but who knows? We're just living. Don't know anything. But yeah, I definitely think it's gonna be sad because it's summer. And I guess that was like 2022. 2020 space too. I feel like it was March when that happened and everyone was supposed to be inside, but you know, actually I think maybe it might be okay because we can probably reverse climate change if we're home not burning off gas. America is so bad with walkable places, every street like yeah, like I live in a big city. Like Atlanta is huge. And most of Atlanta is not walkable at all. And it's really sad because there's a lot of people who don't drive in Atlanta, and you can definitely get around using the MARTA, but the MARTA doesn't reach a lot of places. And so it takes so much longer to get where you need to be. And they also kind of disproportionately like target impoverished communities as far as like cutting off where it reaches, and it just sucks. There are a lot of like nice walkable neighborhoods in Atlanta, but they're obviously bare bones, living in a shack, $1 million. Like, it's so expensive. Yeah, the government is focused on cars and people. Yeah, I agree. And I personally, I love having a car. I'm very privileged to have a really nice car. I work really boring corporate job to be able to buy that car. So I'm very lucky at my age to have been able to buy a car for myself. But yeah, gas is very expensive, and my ass is going to be inside. I might actually pick up driving a bike. How many people live in Atlanta? Actually, I don't know. I feel like I think like actually in Atlanta, like Fulton County and Decatur, or near Decatur, was it DeKalb County, I think is like 6 million. And then on the outside, like Metro Atlanta is I want to say like, oh, this might sound really wrong. I think it's like, I want to say 100 million, but that sounds like extremely wrong. Hold on, let me look it up. I don't really know how these things work. How many people live in Atlanta? Okay, 2020 census tells me nothing because I don't even meet other people from. No, I don't think it's 100 million. That sounds really wrong. Ignore me. I don't even think there is. Okay, 6 million in Atlanta. I don't know about Metro Atlanta. I guess it doesn't really matter. Metro Atlanta doesn't matter, even though that's like where everything is. Yeah, don't quote me on that. My dumbass. I don't know anything. But yeah, what was I saying? Why is my phone not charging? Low? Yeah, not too sure. What was I gonna say? But yeah, there are so many transplants. You can't really get away. I don't remember the last time I met somebody from Atlanta. I feel like I hear my voice in my ear right now. Oh, my phone is connected too. LOL. It's an infinite amount of numbers. You're so right. 100 million isn't too off on the grand scheme of things. I think it might be right. 100 million. Don't listen to me. I don't know anything. A third of the country lives in Atlanta. Wait, we have more than that. Yeah, no, 100 million is really wrong. We do have like 300 million people in the country, don't we? Yeah, don't listen to me. Maybe it's 10 million. I don't know how these things work. If there were 100 million people, I think we would be screwed. Traffic is already worse. But yeah, it's hard to meet people who are actually from Atlanta nowadays. It's very rare. I feel like, well, all my friends are from out of state, or most of all my friends are from out of state. And everyone that I know from here don't live here anymore. Do you see that salmon wiggling? Look at them. They're little freaks spying on me. But yeah, it feels like 100 million every day. Like, traffic is actually crazy. Like, taking my cat to the vet this morning, mind you, my vet is not in Atlanta. It is an hour outside of Atlanta without heavy traffic. It took me 30 minutes more than it should have. I left so early. I left at 7:15 or something. I left maybe like 7:30. It was such bad traffic. And I get that's like when people are going to work, but I'm leaving Atlanta and most people are going into Atlanta. So you'd think it won't be that bad. No, it was still bad. Don't even get me started on the car accidents. And I really do love walking like outside and seeing people enjoy the sun. But summertime is always when it gets even worse. Like the traffic is so bad. People are enjoying their lives outside, and it's just for some reason also drunk driving gets worse because everyone is outside. I just saw you drive a Mini. Yeah, I do have a Mini Cooper. Yeah, it's my dream car. Worked really hard to get that one. I actually went to the dealership by myself, and I literally got them to knock $15,000 off the price for a new Mini Cooper. I think they were trying to scam me though, so that's probably why. But it's new. I worked really hard to get it. Very privileged to be able to get that for myself. So it is my baby. Drunk driving ain't as fun as it looks. Yeah, don't be drunk driving. It's just never worth it. If you don't have a friend that's a designated driver, like, just don't drink. I don't know how hard the concept is. Do you have a weird turning signal too? Yeah, like the BMWs, because Mini Cooper is a BMW, or like a branch off of BMW. But I will like turn my turn signal on, and then I turn it off, and then it does the other way. And I'm like, can I just like jump off a cliff right now? Like, it pisses me off to no end. But I'm gonna use my turn signal because I'm a responsible driver, and I hate when people don't use their turn signals. So I'm gonna walk the walk that I talk. So my dad does not use his turn signal when he drives, and it actually drives me up the wall. When I was a kid and I actually learned to drive in Atlanta, when I would follow him in his car, he would not use his turn signal. I'm like, where are you going? Where are you going? Just turn the hazards on, they say, also work as a double turn signal. I haven't thought about that one. That's good. I might try that tomorrow. Let's see how many people love that I try that out tomorrow. No, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I used the rest of my Kroger points to fill up my car with gas today, and I'm saving that for emergencies only. I was half a tank today, and my car takes the expensive gas, which is really awesome because when you have a car that does that, you can't just use the cheap gas because it ruins your gas tank. But I filled up my gas tank. It was already halfway, and it was, I think, almost $40. It was definitely like 30, up in the 30s. I tried not to look. It hurt my feelings, but it had to be done. So yeah, that I'm saving that for emergencies. I'm not going outside. I think it's honestly cheaper to DoorDash almost than to go anywhere. Um, and I do have that Dash Pass, so we're gonna be using that, and I'm gonna be supporting DoorDashers. I'd rather pay DoorDashers a good tip than drive my car right now. I think it's honestly it might be a little cheaper. I might be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that. Um, but yeah, that's another big thing I'm really worried about for how people make their money. I think DoorDash is massive in Atlanta, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for it because I love to DoorDash. So I used to live in the middle of nowhere, so which was really annoying. Not far outside of Atlanta, but it was kind of like no people DoorDashed. Um, but yeah, that's like a large, and like Uber is such a large form of income for people in Atlanta because we have the largest international airport in the country. Um, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, automod. But I also DoorDashed when I was in high school, or like just out of high school, and it's not fun. But because we have not really in Georgia livable wages, it's kind of like jobs are really slim pickings nowadays. It's really hard to find a job here. People really rely on DoorDash and Uber being their second jobs. And I think obviously with the gas, and I don't know if they're probably going to be raising their rates, which is good, but I don't think it's going to match to what it should be. Like, they're definitely not going to, because people will probably also stop using Uber and DoorDash if it gets more expensive than just driving or doing it yourself. So we'll see if it reflects. And we're about to have the freaking World Cup in Atlanta. We're about to have so many people across the world come to Atlanta. They're doing construction up the freaking wazoo. It is actually crazy. And we're about to be like stuck inside because we don't have gas. And Atlanta is not being walkable. It's going to be so hard for people who are not from here to navigate that. It's going to be really bad. I delivered, and the guy was waiting outside. And honestly, to be fair, as a girl, I'd have that thing on me just to be safe. But yeah, that is a little scary. Just, I think I'm just desensitized to that because I live in Georgia, and I think it's open carry, so everyone has guns here. Actually, I don't think it's as bad as Texas, though. Angel, he was so nice, yeah. Yeah, you never know. Never know. It is, like, really... I don't think I could carry a gun. That's a little too scary, but I definitely support girls carrying guns. But I saw somewhere a girl was carrying an airsoft gun, like with like, they're not BB pellets, they're like, I think paintball pellets or something, or maybe it's just airsoft. I don't know the difference. And that's actually, you can carry that on you in all 50 states. So if you're a girl who doesn't want to go through the trouble of getting an actual gun, I think that is a good option, because it looks like a real gun. It's actually really scary looking. So I think that's really helpful, because tasers are like illegal, I think, in a lot of states, which is really messed up in my opinion, because I think historically all the self-defense items that women have carried have been outlawed in some way. If you did not know the history of hairpins or hat pins, they made illegal for women to wear hat pins because women would use them as self-defense against men. So they got rid of them, which is crazy. A little history lesson. It's so fun to be a woman. I love it so much. I actually do love being a woman. It's just very hard to be. But I think if I had to restart life again, I'd definitely choose it. Even though it's like actually every day is just pain and agony for every woman to ever exist. Okay, I don't know if these walls are supposed to be pushed in like that, because the guy is not making it very clear. Bruh. Bro, don't you see all these lights? Okay, one hit, by the way. Bro's weak as fuck. But yeah, I like to drive around the city with my top down, my car top down, not my actual top, to preface. And, yeah, people, because I live in Atlanta, people are always freaked out by that, but it's honestly, like, no one ever pays me any attention. I am not the only person to do it. But I probably should have some form of protection in my car just to be safe. Okay, gold. Yeah, this song really does take me back. It takes me back to 2020. I will say there are a lot of things about 2020 that I do miss other than COVID, which COVID is still around, so get your vaccinations, people. I really do. I need to get my vaccinations actually done. But, yeah, I really do miss, like, the air, and it was just, like, I feel like nature really recovered when everyone was inside. I know a lot of people really have trouble being, all sickness aside, obviously, like, COVID was horrible, so many people died. And people, like, really struggle being by themselves. And I think that's one thing I discovered is, like, I'm definitely not one of those people. If I can be in the company of anyone, it's gonna be myself. I love spending personal time alone. It's actually quite healing. And I think it's, like, a big reason I have become such a secure person, because before COVID, I was obviously a teenager, and it's a little different because when you're a teenager, you're insecure a lot of ways anyway. But I feel like it built a lot of, like, strong skills in myself. And obviously I lived with my family as well, but I was not hanging out with them, as much. I was just in my room. But yeah, I have a strong sense of self because all the time I spent in my bedroom alone. Yeah, I feel like that's probably not. It's sometimes not healthy, but it's all about balance. You, if anything, should make Look at this, bro. What is he attached to? He's levitating in the air. Why are there so many bats in here, you guys? I have pets. But yeah, any advice? If you can't be comfortable with yourself, you should really, by yourself, you should be working on that. I think that's a big personal goal that everyone should strive for, because, and this is really cheesy and everyone says this, but you're literally all you got at the end of the day. You're all you got. And it's very important. Very, very important to love yourself. Okay. We're making some serious progress here. We are almost done. I am gonna have to go mining more, so much more, but I'm gonna have to rock with iron, probably picks soon. I've gone through so many diamond pickaxes during this. Wow. But this is gonna be great for building, so I'm kind of like, I know I need to do a lot more than this, excavation wise. I don't know. Building wise, it's great to have all these materials, especially like andesite. I think looks really good. What's the vision here? I'm following a YouTube video. But I don't know. Let me see if I can pull the video up so you guys can see what it's gonna look like. Let's see. Oh. The video is called Minecraft Ultimate Ground Base Tutorial. Let me go back to the beginning so you guys can see what it's supposed to look like, or rather the end actually. Hold on. Okay. Let me see how I can add a window. Okay. Can you guys see this? Can't see it on TikTok, I'm sorry. I'm not pulling up the game capture that much. But, Slushy Noobs video. But this is the idea. Shout out to this guy. Shout out to this guy. This is really cute. So this is the vision. Ignore all of the recommended YouTube videos. Yeah, it's gonna look really good. It's just gonna take a lot of time to get there. This is gonna be my project this week. My full project. I'm going to do a lot of work off stream as well, because I like to play Minecraft and dissociate, and I'm not going to be very entertaining if I'm doing that on stream. So for a lot of, like, usually I would have done this watching a YouTube video or a show or something, but I just wanted to chit chat today. But yeah, for a lot of the more boring parts, I'm probably going to do off stream. But yeah, it's gonna look so good. That is kind of the structure of every underground base I've ever done. Recommended videos are the worst. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, would have watched every single one of those videos almost. But yeah, Slushy Noobs is the most embarrassing, most entertaining YouTube channel to watch. Sometimes they say the craziest things, so I try not to get too invested. But they're really funny. But yeah, also KDB, I'm so invested. I have not been tapped in to a Minecraft stream in like actually probably since 2021. Or not Minecraft stream. I've been pretty consistent with watching Minecraft streams, but like Minecraft SMPs and the the QSMP right now is so entertaining, and I think most of that is because of KDB. I don't think I enjoy watching Quackity from now and then, like every so often I'll watch Quackity, but KDB is so genuinely funny. I can't like stop watching her videos. Like she just makes it her own thing, and I think the best part is that she doesn't have any like little to no Minecraft knowledge, and I think that honestly it makes it almost better. But yeah, I would like to play on an SMP, like some sort of SMP one day. I can't with the griefing. I get so rage baited. I don't know if I'm strong enough. Whenever I open YouTube, especially around other people, I get GTA gay hood roleplay. Can't be gay in the hood or what? Guys aren't gay in the hood anymore? Like, what? That's really funny. Are you looking at my recommended YouTube videos? Okay, let's make more. Do I have any? Speaking of wood. Okay, let me just go ahead and make these chests. Okay, and I'm realizing, do you mind? I'm realizing now that I'm going to have to move all of these chests downstairs anyway, so I probably should have just put these chests down there anyway, but you know what? It's fine. It's kind of in the way. Oh wait, what am I doing? Wait, and more garbage. Okay, wait, did I put my stuff away? Oh no, I made. Ooh, you know what? I do need this. Okay, I have to make this elevator a little better because it's kind of getting on my nerves. I feel like it's not like a really good, okay, thought I was gonna die just then. Ooh, falling slower than I thought I would. It doesn't really look good, like it's kind of awkward. Just put that there for later. Okay, we're about to be slower. Let's not get crazy. You can be gay in the hood like Alexander the Great. Is Alexander the Great gay? I didn't know that was happening. When do we make home out of diamond blocks? Wait, I don't think I was supposed to do this. Wait. Very soon. Stay tuned. I'm gonna make everything out of diamond. Just you wait. It's gonna look so peak. I actually really do. He's been gay. That's good to know. That's what I like to hear personally. Okay, can I just say, I hate reading. I used to be really good at reading, and I can read. I am an adult who can read. But I'm really trying to get back into sitting down and reading a book, and Song of Achilles is supposed to be gay, but the whole first page is really weird because he's saying really weird things about his mom. When do you open the SMP for viewers and charge 2 diamond blocks a day in tax? You know, that's not a bad idea. I am. I can read, I promise. I can read. I'm reading chat right now. I'm reading. Look at this. I can't even... Okay, thank you for moving. I was not going to disturb that bat. I always have bats in my damn cave, and no, I'm not talking about bookers, guys. Every time I build a base, I have like 20 bats, and I cannot help but to name all of them and keep them. They're so freaking cute. I think bats are genuinely, like, they're so unnecessary to the game, but they add so much, especially if you spend most of your time in a cave like a hobbit. It's so fun. But yeah, Song of Achilles, everyone likes that book. I really need to pick it back up. And yeah, it's apparently really good, but the whole first page is just saying weird things about his mom. I just can't get behind that. So maybe I just have to push through. Okay, give me 1 second because I have to, let me BRB because I have to find my phone charger real quick because the charger I'm using right now is not working. Okay, guys, we are so back. I found my phone charger. Okay. All right. Okay, we're almost done with this part. Oh, does it ever stop? But yeah, we're almost there, you guys. And then I actually think we gotta dig down to. Hi. Is that? I can't see what that is. It looks like a little giraffe. Thank you for sending that. What is that? Is it a cat? I don't know what the gifts do, but they're so cute to see. So thank you. But yeah, I think after this, I have to like start digging down too. I'm. Hi. I love my melody. But yeah. I think this was gonna be. I'm gonna probably. I'm thinking how long I want to be on today. If I like come to a stopping point and decide to hop back on, I might start my stream again, but I'm going probably for like another hour. Can we play Minecraft? I don't know. Can we? Can you? Can you play Minecraft? But yeah, thank you for following. I'd like to eventually. You should pay someone to mine while you're off. You're so right. Oh gosh. But yeah, I'd like to eventually get to the point where I can open up a server for people to come join and play. Because it is so much fun to play with people. But I'm definitely gonna have to like figure out how to do that. Because there's like different ways you can do it where people can't grief each other, and I think that's gonna have to be. I can't do the griefing. You turn your loyal friends from mindless Minecraft slaves to mine for you. Not slaves if they're getting compensated. That's gonna get destroyed. Can't trust people. Yeah, I can't trust. Yeah. It'd have to be a thing where you can like claim a space specific to you. I don't know how to do that. So one day I'm gonna figure out how to do that and have the money to host a damn server in the first place, and then I'll get that figured out. But let me see. We got that done. So let's see what's next on this video real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Two blocks. Sorry guys, I'm watching a YouTube video right now and I have to really lock in to understand what he's saying because everything he says is so convoluted and a little complicated. So let me lock in real quick. What? Okay, we got it. Alright, this back wall. Wait, that was really confusing. Wait, let me go back. This looks different. Okay. Leave these two spaces and then we're gonna mine this way. Not that way. Hold on. Let me add logs here. Oh. But yeah, I think he leaves a block here actually. Let me go back. Yeah. But yeah, all the way here, and then he does a 7th block here. I don't know if that's probably gonna be all the way around. But let me just do this first and then see. Oh! Okay. But yeah, I might employ my partner to help me. I'm not gonna lie. I know I said that I was gonna do this by myself and lock in and be independent and all of that, but when it comes to excavating and mining, I am going to need some backup. And luckily, I live with somebody who can hop on and do that with me. So we're gonna put those skills to work. Ladies, if you're not making your man help you on Minecraft, what are you even doing? What is he even there for? If I just heard a meow at our cat upstairs. Ladies, if your man's not meowing at their cats, what are they even there for? But yeah, I'm very glad. Hopefully when I start going upwards this way, it's a lot more like caves. Come in mind for me, chat. Yes. And thank yous, of course. And is that not enough for you people? Like, dang. Can't even take thank yous nowadays. Jeez. No. Actual compensation, but I don't think I'm not for this world at least. It's not hard. I've built this before in this economy. Your girls gotta work too. But yeah, I've built this kind of base before, so I can do it by myself. I'm just being dramatic. It's just been a long time because I've just played on that world for so long. Okay. Let's see. All 4 sides. Okay, he did say to do this on all 4 sides. Let me go ahead and... Wait. Let me cover this as well. Bro. Please! Okay. Okay, I don't know how much of this is gonna last, but for now, visual-wise. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna worry about that later. But yeah, my goal for the day is to get... How far am I even into? I'm only 5 minutes into this video, and I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. So this is gonna be a long one. This is gonna probably take me all week. In the past, I would just spend my entire weekend playing Minecraft and not go outside. Make sure the floor is covered in ruby, emerald, or diamond blocks by the time you start tomorrow. What, like, that's hard. Like, like, obviously, when you get here tomorrow, when you join the stream tomorrow, it's gonna be so blue, your eyes are gonna burn. Like, just you wait. Diamonds everywhere. That is the block we're using, you guys. Nowadays, honestly, with how accessible diamonds are, it's not that bad. Like, it's more realistic nowadays. I really love watching YouTube videos in the morning when I eat my breakfast, and I am not really someone who's like an outstanding builder by any means. I love just to copy people, and yeah, that's all I got. But I saw a guy build massive diamond tree. It actually looked quite nice. But he used, to be able to get so many diamond blocks, it was like one of those like auto miner things with like the slime blocks and stuff. And it was like, I want to say like 100 rows of that, which is crazy amount of work to get diamonds. Oh, so we're clipping now. Oh, so wait, pause. I did. Okay, and I know as soon as I said it, by the way, I knew that was probably gonna be clipped. So, wow, that's awesome. I am deleting that clip, by the way. I don't even remember exactly what I said. Okay, I did this completely wrong. I did this opposite of what I was supposed to. My dumb ass distracted. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna, I guess I could just use cobble for now, but it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to destroy it anyway. No, the laying the jump blocks on the floor thing. Oh, okay. That's funny. I said, okay, never mind. I totally said something else, so I'm not gonna mention it, so don't go back and look what I am probably thinking about. But I totally fucked this up. Okay, this is really annoying. At least it's not like I built up to it and then fucked it up. My last base that I built, that was like this. Oh my god, I have to jump all the way up here. The last base that I built that was like this, I put a massive allay enclosure in the top, and I actually, the glass part was actually messed up. I'll only clip it if it's funny. Okay, well, that's the first clip you did the whole time, and I was being funny this entire stream, so. Now I know what you think of me. Okay. But yeah, I did a massive allay structure. Oh, oh. Oh, you don't think I'm funny. Oh. Okay. But yeah, it was a very large glass dome is like thing, and it would look so bad. I could not get the glass right. Don't ask me to build a dome out of anything. The ego. You'll go far. And it's gotten me this far. I've gotten pretty far in life being a really confident person. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? My mom also believes in me. My mom is also really funny. My mom's my biggest inspiration. Hello? Okay. I think I'm gonna eventually have to replace all of these blocks, like cobblestone and all the other blocks, with like regular stone. I don't know how long that's gonna take. That's gonna be like another thing that's gonna take me forever. Or I could just live with the exposed cobblestone and diorite. Let's see. I think in the last base build that I did like this, I did replace all the stone, but I genuinely lived like a freaking like hobbit. I stayed in my house for an entire weekend working on it. Oh, was I being funny again? I literally grinded that freaking base out. But that was over a year ago, and I've definitely played a lot less recently. So I've lost my stride for sure. We're getting it back though. We're getting it back. If any time's a good time to play Minecraft, it's right now. Where everyone's about to be inside for real. But yeah, I really want to try to be unique and good at building as far as like decor goes. For this, I'm definitely just gonna follow what the YouTube video tells me to do, because this is the part that actually matters, because it's gonna be like my home actually. But as far as like everything above ground decor wise, I want to try to kind of do it on my own with like vague inspiration from Pinterest probably, but actually, I think that's the only way I'll build my skills as a builder, because I've been playing this game for over 10 years and I just I can't conceptualize it the way most people do. Or if I want to build something unique, I just like remember what I did before and kind of try to remember and do it the same way from somebody I already copied. You get a lot more viewers if you stream with no camera, I think. You'd probably get a lot more people into you if people were blind, I think. And what? And what? That was the quickest off the dome insult I could do. Don't mind me. Don't like what you see? Get out of here! But yeah, I think as far as like building goes, this is so my year. I am definitely gonna try a lot harder to be good at this because I'm tired of living in really boring. Not that the cave is boring. I think it's gonna look really good. Thanks guys. I think as far as I just like always like live in shambles, and I've just played this game for way too long for me to be this bad. So we're gonna definitely. Do you mind actually, freaking nosy ass bat? Holy cave, by the way. Honestly, if I just didn't dig as far down as I did, I probably would have been fine. I probably wouldn't have had to like dig as much out, but you know, we live and we learn. Rip. KS3. Okay. And then lag. Oh, low disk space. Oh, okay, that's okay, because I didn't want to save the world anyway. I didn't want to save this progress that I've been working on the past 3 hours anyway. That's okay. Hopefully it's fine. I got a Minecraft notification. It says I don't have enough disk space. Mind you, I don't have anything. It's true. Yeah, I think I only have one SD or one terabyte SSD card. Is that not enough nowadays? They're trying to. To be fair, this is a shared PC, so it's not just my profile on here. It's my partner's. When I do, because I used to have a PC and I sold it because I wasn't using it as often, and it was outdated, and I didn't feel like buying newer parts because I wasn't playing as many PC games. When I do build a new PC, I'm actually going to make it as cracked as humanly possible. Okay. I'm going to make it really good. That's all I needed to say. I'm gonna actually build a good PC next time. Okay. Removed the blocks. Okay, well, I kept building in these blocks. That would have been nice to know if he said that earlier. Damn. 2 terabytes isn't enough. I only have 1. Can a girl just live? Well, this is nice. This is actually kind of working out because I have to mine all this, and this is already like completely open. So that's really good. Can I get your email? Let me know. I don't have an email. What is that? I don't think I know what that is. Never heard of it. Let's see. But yeah, this actually works out really great because... Okay, no more Imogen Heap. Sorry. I need something more hype. Let's see. Okay, I'm loving this song right now. It's been actually stuck in my head. I can't get it out. I feel like a crazy man. So much for being a ladies' man. I already have a lady man. I don't have a lady. I have a boyfriend, actually. Anyway, but yeah, this song is so freaking good. This girl has the voice of an actual freaking angel. I think her name is Girl Sweet Voiced. Yeah, and she's not wrong. She's not wrong. Like her TikTok, when I discovered her, I looked at her TikTok and she actually looks as beautiful as she sounds as well, and it's actually crazy. Some people are just, they just really got it like that, and I'm really happy for her. She's actually such a cutie pie. But yeah, I think this is her only, or not her only song, but like her biggest song right now, full song. She might have like shorter like EP songs, but it's so good. And she like started promoting it a long time ago. Maybe I should stop talking so you can actually hear it, but it's called Tonight. I'm listening on Spotify. I don't know if it's on Apple Music. This is not really hype music, like I said, but it's really good. It's really good. Oh wait, yeah. Slay. Make me wanna. But yeah, there is a PC that I saw somebody make on TikTok, and I think I'm just gonna copy her exact build because it's really cute and it's actually insane. And I don't even play crazy games like that. I don't really need a lot of RAM or like crazy graphics. But I would like to be able to play and stream and not have random lag. So. Okay, Leve. '70 series, yeah. I had a, yeah, that's a correct graphics card, actually. But my last PC I built in 2021. That's what I used to stream off of. It was also coming out of COVID, everything, graphics cards being so expensive. I used to be really into Harry Styles, and I had tickets to go see him, and I sold my Harry Styles tickets to be able to buy a graphics card. It was almost like, I think $1,000, which at the time, for a graphics card, I know that's like standard now, but at the time, $1,000 for a graphics card was actually like evil, like so bad. But it's okay. I didn't have to see Harry Styles. It was fine. Now I don't think I'll ever see him because I am not going to be paying $1,000 to go see him and then have to pay to go to New York to see him. Like, that's crazy. Don't even get me started on Harry Styles right now. It still is. Yeah, it still is. I'll be right. But it's more common. Like, for all the graphics cards I'm looking at, I'm going to have to pay probably that much. And that's a lot of money. Anyone got Afterpay or yeah. I don't think I can Afterpay that, but what I really want to do, which is not really, I'm gonna have to like actually save, because instead of buying the pieces here and there, what I want to do is save my money and go to Micro Center and have them build it sell the car. You might be right. I might have to sell my car, honestly. It's so expensive to have right now with the gas. Yeah, but the I want to go to Micro Center and have them build it for me. Either that or do like a stream where I'm going and like an IRL stream of getting my PC built, or maybe I should build it myself. But last time when I did build it for myself last time, the RGB connection, I never got it like working right, and so I know I did something wrong with the motherboard, and I'm just gonna have to have a professional do it, because I used to be really into building PCs, and I actually helped my dad build his, and a few friends, like I helped them, not directly, but like sort theirs out and get all their parts and stuff. They didn't know what Newegg was. But yeah, I'm not like super knowledgeable, and I'd rather have a professional do it so they don't mess up. But yeah, selling the car would be smart. Well, we already got her, so they locked me down in a contract. Can't escape now. No, I'm just kidding. I really could, but it'd be fine. Skip 2 months from now. Showing us. Limited, yeah. I might be. I'm so impulsive. I actually never have had a Stream Deck. And that is one thing that I really want to get. That's probably going to be the first thing I invest in, as a Stream Deck, before I even build a PC, because having to like pause this, go over here, click buttons on my second monitor, and like change all the scenes there is so annoying. I'm gonna have to actually invest in something. Okay, what is this? So sorry. Let me actually play some hype music. Let's see. Club hyperpop music, and it's just Pink Panthers. Slay. But yeah, it actually pains me to not have a Stream Deck, so we're definitely gonna invest in that when I get the chance. I just probably won't be eating for a little while. Imagine having to click buttons. Yeah, it makes life so much easier, and I love to watch people's like setups, because I like to see like different things I can try to like optimize. I definitely need a new camera for sure too, but that can come a little later. I'm less worried about that, but I like seeing people's setups, and every time they have a cracked Stream Deck, I feel so jealous. Like, that should be me. And I know I have to like, I'm the kind of person who has to get the best of everything, and that's a really poor flaw of mine, and I really should grow out of that. I don't really need, do you mind? I don't really need like the best of everything, but when I see those massive Stream Decks with the screens and all the dials, I'm like, I need that. It's gonna make my life so much easier. So I'm gonna try to invest in that whenever I can. Sorry, dude. Did they ever get the update? I feel like I always talk about this, but the update with the crab claw. Did I make that up in my head where you can like reach further to mine? Because I think I'm gonna need that pretty soon. I'm honestly surprised no mobs have fallen in here. I was expecting to have to fight mobs all stream. Okay. I'm so sorry, Charlie XCX. I'm skipping this song. What's this then? I can't believe 2024 was that Brat Summer. I was not clocked into Brat Summer like everyone else was, but I listened to 365 so many times. I actually am sick of it now, but it's still a good song. Oh. Holy Minecraft. Talk about mine more than craft. Holy cow. Eventually, I'm gonna start having to dig down in the video. When I get to that point, I think that's when I'm gonna stop and get off, because I want to have TNT if I'm gonna be digging down, I think. I think that might, when I'm done with this top level, I think that's when I'll be done for the day. But 3 hours is a good amount of time. I'm gonna try to be on earlier tomorrow. That way I can get a lot more done, because I feel like starting at 7 to 8 o'clock in the evening, by the time I'm done streaming, it's time to go to bed. So I'm gonna do my best to try to be on really early tomorrow. I'm thinking like, maybe like, ooh, holy load. Hello? Oh. Oh. Okay. My game crashing. Dang. Okay. Maybe that's my sign to get off of Minecraft. Let's see if that saved any of my game progress. Okay. Let's lock in. Okay. Okay. It's loading. Of course, my OBS also deleted everything. Let's see. Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna have to... Okay, it's fine. It saved most of everything. Okay. I'm gonna get off for the night, because I'm gonna... Let me save and quit. Just to be safe, and then I'm gonna try to optimize more of my space. But yeah, I think thank you. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate all the chatting and stuff. I'm definitely gonna do my best to be on early tomorrow. I'm thinking like 4 p.m. EST, so that is the goal. By then I'll make a lot more progress because I think I'm gonna work on it in the morning as well, later tonight, and in the morning. So it'll be less excavating. I don't know how much. We'll see if I can get more of that done. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye for now. Wait, I got a song. I'm gonna start playing every time I leave. And there we go. Wait, let me get to the good part. Goodbye. Goodbye. But yeah, okay. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Be there, be square. See you later. Have a good night. If I never see some of you again, have a good life.